Well, good morning. It's January 29th. Cold morning. We had a cold front come through yesterday, and it's pretty chilly this morning, about 32 degrees, and I am out here at a local lake, and I've been catching some 2-pound plus crappie, and my family has been wanting me to show them how I do it using my electronics. So today we are going to go out here on this lake, and we are going to look around, see if I can get some of it on film. And we're going to see if we can find a 2.5, 3-pound crappie, and I'm going to show everybody how to do it. You're going to have to bear with me. This is the very first time I've ever tried to make a video. This is the first time I've ever tried to use GoPro, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. But bear with me, and we'll get this boat in the water and see if we can get this thing rigged up and show you what I'm looking for and how I do it. Today we're going to be out in my Ranger 198P. I'll show you the boat here, and then we'll get this thing put in the water, and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I gotta go get some warm clothes on and be right back and get this started. Alright, so we have made it just about to where we are headed, and we're gonna start doing a little scanning here and see if we can see something on our screen that looks like crappie that I can show you. A pretty day on the lake, a little windy, a little cold, a little miserable. Just some good old crappie fishing weather, I guess. So we'll see. I'm going to zoom this in here on this. I'm having to hold this with my hand because I don't have mounts yet. So we'll see if hopefully we'll be able to get a picture here that you'll be able to see. We're going to ride along here and see what we can find. See where we're headed here. We're gonna head right over here and start down this contour line right here, and we're gonna check some of these points, see what we can find on them. As you can see, all these fish on here, this solid cloud of fish, this is all shad. I know I got a little bit of glare here. Maybe when I turn into the sun, it'll block some of that glare for you. You guys see that? That is probably a big catfish or a striper. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little dot right there. That is probably a crappie. A little bit bigger than the shad suspended above them. Normally these suspended crappie, if they're up trying to sun in the water column, which I'm hoping they'll do at some point today, they will be above the schools of shad. Now we're going to look around for a while. It could be I have to do this again a little later in the day when the sun gets up a little bit more and the water starts to warm up a little bit. It's about 10 o'clock now, so I'm a little early, but we're going to look around and see what we can see. I'm just following along this contour break. I'm in about 16 feet of water right now. Probably need to be a little deeper than that, but I usually try to keep the boat in around 20 foot or so, and these crappie are usually hanging out right on the breaks, usually out over that 19 to 20 foot water. So that's what we're going to look for. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see this or not, but right here is 4 dots. It looks like they could be crappie. You can probably find a few random fish here and there all over the lake, but what I really want to find is that area that has absolutely the most opportunity for me to catch fish is I'm gonna have for the day. And sometimes that just takes part of your day to find that. And you know, the thing about it is if you invest the time to just spend the day looking around the lake, once you find the fish, you can catch a limit just a couple hours. So if you stop and fish where the fish are not, or they're just a couple fish, you can spend the whole day fishing, and it can turn out to be a long day of struggling. So we're gonna keep looking until we have decided that we are in the best area we can possibly be in. Alright guys, let me see if I can show you what these fish look like. Alright, there's one right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Get it back on him. That big bright, that really big bright dot right there. That one right there. That's kind of what they look like. See if I can get back on that. Fish is going to the bottom. Alright, took a little while. Starting to come up in the water column now. So there's your one about 1.5, 1 3/4. Nice little hand-tied crappie jig right in the top of his mouth. There you go. Getting closer to that 2-pound category. Look how fat that thing is. Yeah. Well, it took a while. Finally got one. That's about a pound crappie, missing an eye. Always prettier on that side. They're down deep and they're hard to get to, so we're gonna keep trying and see if it gets better. Got it. There we go. There you go. About a pound. Not a monster, but hey, it's a start. Another 1.5 pound, 2-pound crappie. How thick that thing is. I'm guessing 1.5 pounds on that one. Man, they are thick.